framework will also help synchronize the activities of the NGOs, the CSOs, and faith-based organizations operating in the schools. The Greater Accra GES Regional Office organized a desensitization program for selected NGOs and CSOs to discuss the framework and also solicit input from the participants. Reverend Patrick Banafo, the Greater Accra School Health and Education Program Coordinator, who is also coordinating the NGOs working in the educational sector in Greater Accra, in a presentation said there were about 700 NGOs and CSOs operating in the education sector across the country. However, there is inadequate data to reflect their contribution. Reverend said the GES framework or guidelines for NGOs, the CSOs, and faith-based organizations operating in the sector will help improve the work being done in the education sector. The framework will also help minimize duplication of activities and ensure that the work is aligned and harmonized with public sector strategy and materials and maintain a database on their operations. He commended the NGOs and the private sector organizations working in the education sector, saying governments cannot do it alone. NGOs, the CSO, and faith-based organizations have increasingly become key stakeholders in the development of the education sector across the globe. Reverend Banafo said, calling for greater cooperations and collaborations to enhance their work and ensure the needed impact. In another story, one minority digs into Sewa Broni's allegation against the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. The minority in Parliament has confirmed that it has been taking an interest in the allegations being made by Madam Evelyn Sewa Broni against the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Sewa Broni in the last few months has become topical on social media after claiming that she has had an affair with the president. Among other things, she has posted pictures with the president and screenshots of chats she claims to be between her and the president. Following her recent engagement with Calvi Taylor, where she continued to drag the name of the president and make further damning allegations, the minority in Parliament has now decided to look into the claims. The NDC caucus in Parliament has become aware of very scandalous allegations contained in an interview granted Mr. Calvin Taylor by Madam Evelyn Sewa Broni on Easter Sunday, that is the 17th of April 2022. These allegations, if proven to be true, raise grave charges of abuse of office, human rights violation, and conduct which bring the high office of the President of Ghana into disrepute. A statement from the minority signed by its leader, Haruna Idrisu, had said. According to the minority, they are studying the allegations and also informed Ghanaians of a decision it intends to take on the matter. The NDC caucus has consequently requested and obtained a copy of the full interview issued for the further study, transcription, and legal analysis. The caucus will very soon convey to Ghanaians the actions to be taken on the basis of the outcome of the ongoing legal analysis of the matter, the statement adds. In other news, NDC will win 2024 elections, but without Mahama as the flag bearer. The Economic Intelligence Unit, that is the EIU, is foreseeing a change in government in the 2024 general elections. According to the latest release from the EIU, the opposition National Democratic Congress (NDC) stands a good chance of successfully wresting power from the ruling New Patriotic Party, that is the NPP. The unit, however, insists that much will rely on the NDC representing different candidates other than the ex-president John Dramani Mahama as the flag bearer in the next general elections. The former president, John Mahama, is reportedly considering running again, but we expect the opposition National Democratic Congress (NDC) to try to revitalize its prospects with a fresh candidate. Our baseline focus is that the ongoing public dissatisfaction with the slow pace of improvement in governance, such as infrastructure development, job creation, and easy corruption, will trigger anti-incumbency factor and push the electorate to seek a change. The NDC therefore stands a reasonable chance of winning the 2024 general elections. The EIU's 5 years focus for Ghana, released on April 13, 2022, has disclosed, where there remain a number of people who are interested in leading the NDC in the 2024 general elections. It happens John Mahama is the favorite. Other big fishes in the party are making preparations to declare their intentions when the time comes for its internal elections. In other news, former President John Dramani Mahama has commanded outgoing United States Ambassador to Ghana, His Excellency Stephanie S. Savelin, for deepening the ties between both countries. This was disclosed by the Member of Parliament, that is the MP for North Tangu, and Minority Spokesperson on Foreign Affairs, Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa, following a farewell gathering honor of the outgoing U.S. Ambassador. In a Facebook post on Tuesday, 19th of April 2022, Mr. Ablakwa said, a cordial and gracious farewell gathering under the distinguished auspices of former President John Mahama in honor of the outgoing U.S. Ambassador. The former president acknowledges her tireless and outstanding efforts at advancing Ghana and United States relations. In other news, I'm still the SRC president. My interdictions and love Wanda Kuto, president of the Ghana School of Law Students Representative Council, the SRC, Wanda Victor Kuto, has denied claims of interdictions. He describes the move by the Executive Council as laughable and unlawful. Mr. Kuto has been interdicted over allegations of financial malfeasance. A statement signed by the Secretary of the Students' Council. The interdiction is grounded on, among others, a prima facie case established upon the probing of Wanda Kuto before the Executive Council on April 7, 2022. Following the interdictions, the Council has subsequently appointed Yofi Imbram, Vice President of the Green Hill Campus, as interim president until the findings of the investigations committee are ready. However, in response to the claims of interdictions, the embattled SRC president said the move is not only unlawful but also laughable. He added that he will continue to hold himself as president of the council and perform his duties. Speaking on the Class FM Morning Show on Tuesday, 19th of April 2022, he said management has released a notice that they are interested in the matter. As I thought, there is no adverse finding. And you said because there is an allegation against the SRC president. Once I was in the US, they issued a notice that I should step aside. Yesterday, they released another notice that I've been interdicted. SRC goes beyond issuing notice. I was selected by the entire students' body. I was properly sworn in. The procedure for removing the SRC president is in the Constitution. It's only the court, and even that, it has to be on a state grounds. It's unfortunate we've gotten to this level, he said. Up next is entertainment news.
Welcome to the entertainment segment. Our headlines. Shatta Wale named Black Sherif and other one Ghanaian artist as his favorite musician presently. Mahama has nothing new to offer. More suffering in Ghana if he returned in 2024. Shatta Wale. Rick Ross shows love to Black Sherif, Kwesi Arthur, Kwamina MP. The stories in detail. Shatta Wale has named Black Sherif and rapper Relika Joe as his favorite musician presently in a new post cited on social media. The controversial reggae and dancehall artist informed his fans that the song he parties to all days are songs from the aforementioned youngest. His post comes days after fans on social media started drawing parallel lines between him and the Sad Boys president. This inevitably created tension between the fast-rising songwriter and singer and Shatawale, who started releasing threatening videos to warn industry players from pitching them against each other. Moving away from that story, Ghanaian could suffer worse if former President John Dramani Mahama returns to power after 2024 election, according to the dancehall artist Shatawale. He thinks John Dramani Mahama has come to understand Ghanaian. Shatawale said Ghanaians do not want to learn. He could make Mahama come. You go clap your hands. Mahama, he read Ghana people. You go clap your hands cause he no get nothing to learn. If not Mahama, it's Akufo-Addo. It be like Black Star and Brazil. It's like a football. If Asamoah does not play, the day Ayew will play, he said, speaking broken English. The dancehall artist addressed a video that has been in circulation for some time now. He indicated that Okraku Mante did him a great disservice by blacklisting him just because he did not agree to interview. Into our last story. American rapper Rick Ross has sent out special shoutouts to some musicians in Africa who are doing exceptionally well with their craft, with Ghana's Black Sheriff Kwesi Arthur Kwamina MP. In a video clip that has gone viral, the American said he spent the Easter holidays on the African soil, which he described as a beautiful motherland, and wanted to show some love to some talents from the continent.
And this brought us to the end of today's news at 6, but then a recap of our top stories. The Ghana Education Service working to harmonize non-governmental organization and education sector. Minority digs into Sewabroni's allegation against the president. I am Deliverance Ashebi.
Eno Sarahina too.
Have a good evening.